Hello! You have now finished the JavaScript Essentials course, the JavaScript Essentials 2017 course, rather. We learned a lot, actually. In fact, I think we should maybe go over some of the things that we have learned just to sort of jog your memory. You learned about, let's take a look here. You were introduced to JavaScript. You learned where to put your JavaScript in your HTML. You learned about different variables and data types, string manipulation. You had a project. You learned about comments, basic operators, comparison operators, if-else statements, functions, anonymous functions, hoisting. You did a calculator project, try, catch, and throw. You learned about hoisting, scope. You learned to make your own modal. That's pretty cool. I spoke to you a little bit about imposter syndrome. What I said there was from the heart. A lot of developers do go through imposter syndrome. Don't let that slow you down. It's only a temporary hurdle. We learned about arrays, objects, for loops, while loops, classes, subclassing, super. And then you learned all of a sudden that, hey, I'm actually learning ES6. That's pretty cool. That gives you a nice additional step forward. You learned about ES6 variables, const and let, along with the variable var that you already knew about, arrow pointers, arrow functions rather, and you learned about some frameworks, libraries, and how you can make money as a front-end web developer. So that's generally what we went through. That list, when I say it like that, is a lot smaller than taking the entire course. And I just really wanted to take a second here to say thank you for taking my course. It means a lot to me. I really hope that you've learned something valuable here, even if you're already intermediate or senior JavaScript developer. I hope you learned something new about like ES6. Maybe it's like subclassing, or maybe it was like the do while loop or const and let. Whatever it is, everybody's different. Everybody's going to take something different away from this course. So I just wanted to say thank you for sitting through this entire course. This course was meant to be a very small course. This course was only meant to be like 2 hours long, not even. And while I was recording it, it snowballed into this massive project. And then it was like, well, why are we just doing JavaScript Essentials? Why don't we, increase the amount of information that you're getting from purchasing or enrolling in this course? So thank you very much for enrolling in this course. If I can ask just one more favor from you, I would really appreciate if you learned anything useful from this course, whether it's coding related or imposter syndrome related, or ES6, whatever it is. If you learned something that was valuable to you, I would really appreciate a nice review. A nice, solid review helps me reach more students, and the more students I reach means the more I can create, the more courses I can create for you. So if you could leave a kind review, I would really, really appreciate that. If you have any feedback for me, anything that you think I could improve upon, please leave it in the comments below. I will happily answer all of your queries. All right, you have learned a lot. I think you have had enough of me for a little bit. Feel free to reach out to me on Twitter or in our Facebook group. Our Facebook group is Facebook Learning to Code. To come and find us on there and join the group. We'd be happy to have you in there. And yeah, that's about it. I look forward to seeing you in some of my future classes that I'm going to be making. And once again, thank you for dedicating so much of your time to this course. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. And I look forward to talking to you guys in the future. Cheers.